Draft for second semifinal is done. Second semifinal, game 1, we have Aegislash, Slowbro, Charizard, Absol, Mamoswine for Team France, and for Italy, Mime, Snorlax, Sylveon, Serena, and Glaceon. Looking quite decent, both team comps, honestly. Look quite well-rounded. Italy against France. Now, this is a matchup. This is a matchup. We have Klaus on Serena, a World Championship player for the side of Italy. And for the side of France, we also have a very good lineup. Sayu on Absol, Sora on Charizard. The two key players of Team France. Yeah, Klaus changed his username again. I don't know what. Yeah, Klaus has changed his username again. I don't know how any cast is supposed to say these things, but yeah, he changed his name again. This is right here, Klaus. And we have Shiro invading, with Brian holding down the lines. He's gonna scout out the Aegislash, gonna tackle him. Already burst him very, very fast and very, very low. We just have Eevee. Keep is just doing these backball toys so that Aegislash doesn't even have a chance of last hitting anything. And he's dropping super low already. Brian might just get a KO right here. Shadow Sneak across the wall, okay. They will Shadow Sneak, and he actually might make it to the buff in time. Oh, he has a potion. Potion is there. He goes in with the Shadow Sneak, and he doesn't get it. The Shadow Sneak wasn't even up. There's a Shadow Sneak now. Keep is gonna check button after him. And it should be an easy first blood for Team Italy in their own jungle. Just call him 8, yeah, true. Dr. Empa getting this last hit with the fake out over Iglis. Scoring some more points, stacking up his special specs for free already. Burn already having the hyper voice enabled. They're giving this over to Klaus. He's gonna pick up this red buff, get to the 4.5. I mean, Keep is already at 5, he doesn't really need it too much. So, just donating some experience over Sayus. Be careful, dropping very, very low. Itaris have spawned. Let's see what they can do with this. They're gonna jump in. We have some Ice Spears being up on the Icy Wind. Sayu jumping in. Double Night Slash. He gets locked up by the tackle. And he's dropping very, very low, but Snorlax does go down. And Klaus also falls. A double KO for France on top side. I think Aegislash went down on bot, but the Icy Wind just murders. And it gets another KO. Team France overstaying into this Icy Wind. And they just get ran over by Keep on this Glaceon. Way too much damage coming out of this Pokemon. But I mean, just overextended. We actually seen a Soul Vest as well in the Mamoswine. That's a decent adjust. I mean, the enemies have Hyper Voice, Sylveon, Icy Wind, Glaceon, and a Mr. Mime. So a Soul Vest is actually quite valuable in this match. Brian gets locked up. As uses the XP to get out. And we have Ataria spawning right now. And both teams are going for it. We have a 2v2 right now for it. And the Hyper Voice just deals everything. Sayu has to be careful. Already dropping super low again. Keep on the chase. Oh, what? Sayu is actually sticking around. What? He's going to go for the Sylveon. And he has focus band up and it goes down. Wow, that was just very aggressive. That was very optimistic of a turnaround. Klaus now getting level 6. He's Serena. And yeah, he has a drop kick as well with the Stomp. Just is my favorite Serena build as well. 5 seconds for the second Ataria spawn, and both teams are getting in position for it. Dr. Empa and Inferno are just gonna melt this so hard. On Confusion. Into Hyper Voice, there's so much damage. Hero dropping very, very low. Only 5.5 is very far away from level 7. Classics on top side is dropping very low. Heavy Slam only got the NDD. And Sayu has to disengage. Keep now using his Unite move, and Sora is on low pressure right here. Icy Wind, the focus band is gonna keep him alive. Heavy Slam misses. But Sayu falls victim. Try to P for his teammate. And he goes down. He still has 8 Ice Spears up, so he's looking for something right here. Didn't crit there, so not doing too much damage. And I think it's gonna run out of time now. Yep, he still keeps it up. Barely. Barely keeps all the Icy Wind stacks up. It's gonna jump again. And Regelecki start being taken now. We still have Sylveon Unite. Besides that, it's the only Unite in the game right now that's up is Sylveon. And Sylveon's gonna go with it now. Has to use it, otherwise might have died to the Absol. Gonna start hyper racing. He waits for the Regelecki to die. And the Stomp though, Klaus is able to pick up the first objective for Team Italy. Team France though not having a difficult time defending this very fast. So we might see a rotation towards bot side. Dr. Empa is just destroying Aegislash. He's already 8.5. Aegislash has no time right now against this Mr. Mime. The Confusion doing way too much damage, getting all the last hits. And Sayu also got picked off again. So yeah, this Aegislash, he's level 6. Look at this entire green HP bar. From just XP being stored up. Evolution Pokemon, they don't get passive experience over time before the evolution. That's the green experience bar, so he has to wait right now. and get last hits for him to get experience. Dr. Emper's dropping very low. He was so close to level 9 and he gets picked off right before. That's a nice KO for the Self Friends. Meanwhile, Charizard dies on top lane though, so 2 people getting picked off. And we also keep had to use its Unite move, so it doesn't have it up right now. It's gonna start stacking up his spears again, his Ice Acre shards. And he's gonna go in right here. Classic's dropping low. Keep, he has 8 stacks up right now. He's looking for something. He has the freeze try. Next Ice Unit might deal a lot of damage, but Branch just disengages. And is safer now. So yeah, 10.5. Keep level 10. The both junglers currently the highest one in the game. With Klaus as well, who's level 10. Who's almost 11, so Klaus actually the highest level in the game right now. Sai is looking for the score right here. But Klaus is still very close. And he has to be careful that Klaus just doesn't KO him. Absol stands no chance against Serena, especially not in drop kicks. And in Unite moves, unless we have a full heal or something on Absol to dodge Serena Unite. You have no chance. Go for bottom push right here, but that'll be first KO for Italy. Aegislash goes down again. What level is he? Level 8. Shiro not having a good time. Having a terrible time in this match so far. Klaus in mid lane. He's getting engaged on from 3 people, but he's using them very early on. He's gonna have probably a double stomp up, but Charizard also there to counter him, but now Klaus might just fall. I don't know if he can get to his team in time. Charizard is still burning, and Klaus is gonna have another drop kick, but the burn is enough to KO him through the shield. Sora on the chase now. The Flare Blitz sadly goes on Snorlax. He can't make it onto the Glaceon. But it's a nice KO for the South Friends. There's might be a second one. Sylveon has to use Unite move to jump over them. It's gonna start healing up on the Hyper Voice, and Charizard now gets blocked into the wall after a very nice heavy slam. And gets taken down with Jalecki. Getting started by Team Friends, and they're gonna take it. Lasik stuck to the power swap, and Mamoswine has no chance of getting away from it. Heavy slam as well follows up after the confusion's done. And Italy still with a decent point lead as well, but experience-wise it's quite close. Actually not that close. Italy is across the board still ahead. They're looking great in this first match. They've been looking great all tournament, except for against Switzerland. But against Switzerland they also look great, but they just threw every single match almost. The late game really needed adjustment, so let's see if they have fixed the late game issues. From yesterday, no, from 2 days ago. Inferno getting jumped on by the Absol, doesn't have Unite move out, just has to eject button away. Sayu's dropping very low now. On this backside, Dr. Emper does have Unite as well. He's gonna engage onto Sayu now, who has to counter Unite just to live, but he's gonna die with the last proc of Dr. Emper's Unite move, and now Reggie Ice is currently leeching back in HP, just 7 for Team Friends. And Glaceon with the Unite move is able to pick up Charizard quite easy, 3 down on the side of Team Friends. And now Italy is gonna pick up this Reggie Ice probably without any issues. Iglis is gonna fall as well, this could just be an ace. 4 go down of Team Friends. Shiro is looking for this Reggie Ice, but the Unite move is a bit too early, and the auto attack is too late. All 5 go down in this fight for Team Friends, and Italy looking great. Gonna maybe look for a push now as well on this goal. Can Classics buy some time? Charizard is there too, but no, they have to abandon it. There's another 50 points going in for Klaus and for Italy. Make that 221 points. Looking great going into this late game. Sayu only level 12. And this Absol might not do too much damage. So can Italy bring this home is the question. Can they do it? Can they do it? They've failed a lot of times so far already. Dr. Emper looking for Sayu. Sayu dropping under half HP from one confusion, and he's gonna keep getting chased. As the double night says to get out. Makes it to safety. Keep now hitting level 13. He's also quite massive. I think it's all pretty much relies on Sora. Charizard has to get Unite move out or this game is over. If he doesn't, if it gets blocked by one unstoppable effect, I think that's gonna be it for Team Friends. More than 100 points behind as well. And we're heading to the last 2 minutes. Friends looking for something bot side. Like just buying time with the block. And Slowbro's getting scouted out right here on the side flank. He actually also has a Sword Vest. Or at least a Sword Vest being viable in a draft mode. That's what a Sword Vest needs, is just draft mode, to see what you play against and you can adjust your head items. Top lane, Sayu's looking, but Klaus knows about it. He scouted him out. And Sayu has no chance against this Serena, that's for sure. He's gonna get engaged on right here. He's gonna let him think that he can maybe do something. Double stomp already into Unite move, and Sayu's deleted. As I said, no chance. Imsnil gets deleted, now Team Italy might look for a team fight. France is starting to do Rayquaza cause now they're kind of panicking. Huge Mr. Mime Unite onto the main target, Charizard, who's just getting locked up right now. Charizard gets the Unite move out though. He's gonna pick up Snorlax, but Snorlax has Unite move up, he's gonna start healing, and Charizard's pretty much just only hitting a tank that's healing up over and over again. So Charizard doing nothing in this team fight at all. Klaus is on the backside, he's gonna finish up Slowbro anytime now. Not Amnesia though, keeps him alive. Meanwhile, Charizard finally falls. And so does Slowbro. Outside, Classic's gonna score 44 points. It still means they're behind. Sayu's back now. Sayu has Unite. Can he finish any KOs with it? No, he can't. The block is too much. But Dr. Emperor goes down. That's at least one down. On the side of Team Italy. They're going to try score here. Can Shiro make it in time? Yes, I think. No, he can't. No, he can. Barely with the edge of Sacred Sword is able to stop the score. And Klaus 1 HP right here. Outplay Sayu. Sayu so low. His team should be coming up right now. Just finish off the Absol. And Klaus should make sure he doesn't die right now. Playing with fire, but has the full heal. Wonderful bait. He removes the Psycho Cut with the full heal. And Absol goes down. But so does Klaus now. If France can score on the score, they can actually win right here. And they're trying. They're getting some in. But they kiss the goal, so they can't get enough points now. They need to score another time into the next space now. Oh, maybe should have just tried to kill them under the goal and then let someone big score. But you never know, right? And now, Klassik's going to try to score some more points. He has still 16, but no, he can't do it. What a close finish, though. Italy does kind of win the team fights, but yeah, they just had to try and get a bigger score in. But still, nice try by France in the end. Italy takes game number 1. A close endgame. We have a Greninja for Team France with the Mamoswine, Aegislash, Blissey, Lucario. Are looking very solid as well again, and Italy has a Mime, Stonex, Glaceon, again a double Eevee, Sylveon, and a Trevenant. So Italy looking also very strong. Like both comps actually look quite solid. Heading into game number 2, and we have Sayu on his signature Lucario. Signature Lucario. He is known for it. This has been banned. Let's see what he can do with it. Team Italy looking very strong again. A lot of damage, a lot of frontline. Trevenant, Snorlax, Mime. Insane frontlining with Glaceon and Sylveon behind. Of those beefy boys. Gonna chuck out a lot of damage. And then but I mean, we also have a Greninja. Let's see how Greninja does in this meta. Sora. Yutaro is a very good Greninja player. I think it's his best Pokemon still, if I'm not wrong. He is very good on Greninja. Sadly, just Greninja doesn't feel too insane on in this meta. So let's see what he can do with it in this match. Also need to stop the music. It's gonna just farm his jungle for free. This time we have no jungle invades. And we have Inferno fighting Ignis here. But this last hit, who's gonna get this one? I mean, it's Eevee against Ignis, against a Blissey, Chansey. And Eevee somehow gets it. I don't know how. But Eevee somehow gets it. Top lane, Sayu. Trying to fight the Snorlax, which is very difficult. But he just walks in and takes this bunny last hit with a basic attack. We have some fighting going on bot side. Dr. Emperor looking for his level 4 still, Ignis as well. But we already have the Hyper Voice, Force Inferno, Sylveon. It's gonna be very strong for this first Altaria fight. Back to top side. Sora has to be a bit careful. Keep is gonna try to build up his Icicle shards now as much as possible. So he can have a lot of damage right here. But he's only 4 right now. He has to do a bit for basic attacking. Another boost outtake, that's 6. Sayu's gonna take a lot of damage right here. Another Icy Wind, he's actually gonna fall. So he's on the chase. Oh my god, imagine that crit, that auto take. Doesn't crit though. Klassik's diving in onto Keep and Brian. And Sora Shino is gonna do the melee attacks. Another crit. No crits are here. Icy Wind goes back in. And everyone is just so low on HP. Very close fight, but no one goes down in the end. Sora 1 HP, Sayu 1 HP. And also, who was it? Snorlax barely getting away. Nice tackle. Gets it, but he might have just died from this. Was it worth it? Yeah, he's for sure gonna die, right? Where are the E-speeds? Sayu just kinda... Okay, has to play out has to wait for the heavy slam. That's it now. We have Shiro invading. Did he already take this buff away? I'm not sure if he did. He might have. Dr. Emperor's here though, and he has confusion, so he's gonna get it quite easily. Also knocks Aegislash into the wall. And next Sacred Sword might be able to get out, but no, he's gonna fall for sure. KO goes over to the Glaceon quite easily. Stood no chance. Inferno, Hyper Voice on bot side. Blissey might just fall here. Ignis is 1 HP, has the X speed. Inferno eject buttons after. It's not enough damage. That's insane, that was not enough damage. Blissey just so tanky. But I think that was also kind of bad Hyper Voice angle. Sora. Now level 7 has the Surf. He's gonna start looking for those KOs right now. Top lane, we have another fight between Boyne, Klaus, and Sayu. And we already have 1 casualty. The Mamoswine, Piloswine just goes down. And the Altaria are here. What can Sayu do on this? He has a lot of E-speed resets. He goes for Keep very aggressively. But there's no way he can get this KO. So he just zooms back out and gets back to safety. This Pokemon still having so much mobility. It's absolutely crazy. Even after all this time. And he's gonna dive back in again. But I think he missed his E-speed this time around. So he's gonna Bone Rush back out. Back to safety. Klassik still not as lucky. Doesn't have E-speeds himself. Gets Horn leashed and Keep should be able to get this KO. Goes over to Trevenant. Also, I've never seen Klaus play Trevenant before. I had no idea he plays this Pokemon. Oh, there's a Greninja Unite going in, and it's going to finish off Klaus as well. Sora's going for it. They just want to KO this goal right there. They want to finish off this goal and then go for the Regieleki afterwards. So Ryan is just trying to buy time for someone to maybe come back right here. But he's going to get the 40 off. There we go. 40 points go in for the Greninja. Friends with a small point lead now. Brian might just fall. No, he barely makes it away with another heavy slam. Iglis already working on the Regieleki, and Greninja's gonna just burn it down very fast right now. There's a lot of single target damage, so no big deal for him. What side? The Aegislash! Getting a double KO without Unite move. That seems like a huge mistake for the side of Team Italy. And Shiro just 1v2ing Mr. Mime and the Sylveon. Sadly kinda missed it. Well done. Klaus now has Unite to maybe defend. Horn Leech completely whiffs, but just gets to the Regieleki. Don't start clearing that. Yeah, it's like kind of a bug, so like you can't see that if only one team is there, you don't see the HP bar. You have to have both teams there. It's so awkward. Because now in game, if you don't have vision on it, you don't see HP bar, right? It's the same for the spectator mode. Both teams have to be close. Like I'm spectating Italy, I guess, right? So maybe Italy just has to be close to it. You might be right. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's awkward. Top lane, Klaus in 1v2 scenario right now has the Horn Leech, has another Horn Leech after activating Curse again. But I don't think he's gonna kill any of these, right? They're just so tanky. They have Softboiled Eggs, but he's trying very hard. Just padding stats right here. Actually, Blissey's dropping quite low though, but there's no way he can finish it off, and now he's overextended. Unite moves as well. There's no way he kills Blissey, right? Blissey makes it to the berries in time, and Klaus is stuck in a bad position right now. It's gonna take a bit for him to go down, but there's the Surf. And we have Sora KOing, securing this KO quite easily. So, Klaus again, I mean, I don't think he plays his Pokemon too much, so looks a bit uncomfortable on it for now. Dr. Emperor getting dove, but just countering Unite moves, and now Sora has to be careful. Next time Fusion could just KO him. There we go. The Unite move first just stunning way too much of Mr. Mime. Got buffed a while ago, where his Unite move now stuns long in the last one. In an easy power swap into Confusion, into boost auto attack. KOs the Greninja without any issues. Support, by the way. Now Glaceon's gonna score 40 points on top side. Closing the gap in points a tiny bit. 148 for Italy, 171 for Team France. 14 seconds for Bot Reggie to spawn, 11 for top side. Which one is it going to be? I mean, honestly, all of them are decent right now. So Reggie Ice is nice, Reggie Steel is nice. Reggie Rock probably the worst one, but still also okay to have. Glaceon Kids, this here top side. Might have just been able to farm Unite back up. Klaus now doesn't have Unite himself. Fight's gonna start out. Nice Earthquake by Mammoth Fine going on the backline right here. What can Sayu do? He stays Unite for he's gonna lose for the Reggie Ice, and the Aegislash Unite doesn't get it. I thought he would. It goes over to Mr. Mime somehow. I don't know how Mr. Mime got it, but he gets the Reggie, and now the fight's gonna break out. Trevenant Unite hits two people right here. He's gonna start Horn Leeching. Klaus is still kinda very healthy right now. Gets knocked by the Earthquake. Still has his passive up, so he can still keep fighting. The Horn Leech kinda whiffs, and he's on the chase, but Team France is running away after losing their Greninja. I don't know how Mr. Mime got it, but he did. And now Regieleki. It's a 4v5 actually. Glaceon just claiming the Regieleki on top side, but now Team Italy is just wanting a bit too much. They're still outnumbered with their jungler, and they overstep a tiny bit. It's a 1-for-1 so far though, and Klaus is still full HP right now. He's gonna go for Shiro, and he might just die. Italy's still winning this fight right now. Aegislash goes down, and Osayu's in a very bad position as well. They're gonna chase him? Yeah, they're gonna chase him right surely. He's gonna fall as well. And somehow Team Italy turns around this team fight, after it looked quite terrible. 12 points go in. They're now in the lead with 196, 178, 73 points. So looking quite decent again. Not too bad, not too bad. 1 minute for Rayquaza. And this game is quite close. The carries are level 30. No, Greninja's the highest level in the game on 13.5. For Team Italy, we have Keep hitting level 30 now. But this Greninja, it's gonna be all on his back. We have the Blissey Greninja Unite move combo, which can just one-shot someone, so that's what Team Italy has to be aware about. Greninja Unite into Blissey Unite is massive amount of CC and burst damage at the same time. Very well if you combine it together. No objectives are gonna spawn anymore on top or bot. This one will not make it in time. And we're just gonna head straight into Rayquaza. 17 seconds. And both teams are ready for it. It's very close. Very close. I'm gonna say that that Italy's in the lead, but they don't know by how much. It's very close. There we go. Rayquaza has spawned. Sayu lingering on top side. That says we're in the lead, but obviously it's not by much. Be in the lead means anything between 21 and 99 points. So that's what Italy knows right now. And same for France, they know they're 21 or 99 points behind. Sora getting the blue buff. It's now level 14, highest level in the game by a good margin. And it's pretty much all comes down to him. Sayu diving in already, but gets stunned by the Pulse of Confusion. And Sayu just dies, even through the full heal. Now it's all to Greninja, but I'm already jumping onto him, trying to disrupt him as much as he can. Blissey Knight has to be used quite early. They can't combo together, but Ember's dropping low. Can he get the surf reset? He doesn't even have to use it, just with a basic attack. Finishes off the Mr. Mime. But his auto is going to Snorlax right now. He gets bursted down. He disappears. Now Iglis, Blissey, 3 are dead for the side of Team France. Only 1 on Italy. Iglis is going to score 80 points right here. Now Klaus is going to stop it. And they're going to head over to Rayquaza right here. 3 are down for the side of France still. Sayu's back, and he still has Unite move up. What can he do right here? This has so much damage on Glace. He just gets one shot. That's just Glaceon damage with a Hyper Voice as well, who shreds special defense. One knock up, and Lucario just disappears instantly. Ridiculous damage. They're going to try to go for this last hit now. X-Slash still has Unite, so nice zoning. Right there. Can he get... Oh my god, wait, this is going to be very close. It's going to still be a flip potentially. Italy knows about it. Italy's smart enough to not keep hitting Rayquaza, so it's going to reset HP and they're just going to kill France. Oh my god, Italy fixing their late game now. In the semi-final. Wonderfully done. They just stop hitting Rayquaza. It's forced to reset its HP. And they just go straight for France and just start KOing them. 4 are down. Inferno's gonna score 100 points. And they're probably also gonna... Now, they can't score down here, but it's gonna be enough. It's gonna be enough to make sure that Italy wins 100%. Well played. Last team fight. They just wipe them over and over again. Nice zoning here as well. Brian having excellent Snorlax games. And they even pick up Rayquaza still now. Just for good measures. And Italy takes a game 2 as well. Italy looking very strong. Another 100 go in. Why not? Just a bit more points. And very well played by Italy. Lucario actually having no chance. Even Sayu on the signature Pokemon. Still doing the most damage in the game though, so... But yeah, it just gets blown up in the last team fights. Team France drafting for this match. Mime, Charizard, Slowbro, Lucario, and Aegislash. And for Italy, we have Snorlax, Serena, Sylveon, Wigglytuff, and Dragonite. Both comms looking quite fine. And quite fine. Good mix between frontline and backline. So we have a Lucario for France, and it's not Sayu on it. So I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's gonna be they want to play Power Punch Lucario. And Sayu's like, I don't want to play Power Punch Lucario, so he goes into Aegislash. But that is quite interesting. I have Lucario and it's not going for Sayu. So my theory, it might just be a Power Punch Lucario game then. Thinking it might be better for the team. We will find out. And Sayu goes into the Aegislash instead. So you're gonna look to invade. Gonna start hitting this bunny. And might just go bot lane. We have Keep on the Dragonite. He had pretty good games in group stage on the Dragonite as well. I'm gonna see it again. Brian just scouting out again. Against Aegislash, you just have to make sure your jungler doesn't get invaded. So he just lingers around and sees what's gonna happen. Amp and Inferno again. Wigglytuff and Hyper Voice Sylveon is a very good bot lane as well. Sing reduces special defense, Hyper Voice reduces special defense. It does a lot of damage together. As soon as they get both to level 4, they can just run over this lane and kill them over and over again. Top side, Klaus. Let's go for points, almost level 4. And we have Sheer on the other side doing the same thing. Both just taking attack weight, both things just trying to not let them stack attack weights. But it's very, very difficult. Of course, Water Gun is actually pretty good last hit though. And Lucario's gonna get this with the Meteor Mash into Quick Attack, almost dies. In this attempt, both junglers moving towards top side. We already have the first KO for Hyper Voice Sylveon. Gonna start chasing Mime as well, but that's first blood for Italy already on bot side. Very early on, Sayu going down. Atari is up, and it's gonna get bursted down very fast down here. Who's gonna get Shiro? Goes in, and he's gonna fall for the big Ataria. I think he got it, but I'm not sure if that's worth it. Sora has to run away with the X speed. Keep us on the chase still. But they're gonna abandon this chase for now. So already looking good in this early game for Team Italy. And now we have the Sing and Hyper Voice together. Sayu diving in. Has to be careful right here. Has the full heal. And is gonna make his way out for now. Klaus as soon as he gets to level 6. He has the Power Punch as predicted. This is why Shiro's playing it. Going for the Power Punch this game instead. And I think has Sayu ever played Power Punch in his life? I have no idea. And he's just gonna fall down here again. Inferno, can he reach him? No, he can't. The boost auto. He left on 1 HP from attacking the bunny. He almost died through the bunny. Perfectly calculated. And makes it out. Now Dr. Empa and Inferno are going to be very, very strong down here. They can just keep going in. But they actually just let him walk in. Quite surprised, but Sayu's going to fall right here. There's no way out for him. Against this really tough. Gets locked up, falls asleep. And goes down for another easy KO for Italy. Keep back on top side. Sora though, one entire level above right now, the other jungler. So looking good for him. That's because Team Italy shared buffs, so Klaus also gets to level 6 much faster. He's going to stack up a triple stomp combo right here. Is he going to use it? Okay, he's going to stack his boost auto attacks again. Okay, it just goes out. Back to safety, knows that Xavi's Charmeleon is still around. And he's going to be set up for this as well. He's going to go in. Nice drop kick. But he's actually dropping quite low. Big Ataria goes over to Team Friends. And he's still missing the Dragon Knight evolution. So this Dragon Knight is pretty weak right now, right? Obviously you want the Dragon Knight. For that we are quite weak. Klaus gets telekinesis, but no follow-up really. Heavy Slam Pierce. And we're both objectives spawning. We have a Registeel on bot side. And of course a Regieleki on top. Surprise, surprise. They're diving in again. Power Punch is being charged. Brian is jumping in, hitting a nice Heavy Slam, interrupting the Power Punch as well. And Regieleki is dropping. We have Hyper Beam. So we have Shiro diving in already. Has the close combat. It's going to hit a lot of Vampires right here, but he just goes down. Charizard is here with its Unite. Question is, can he get it off? Has the Power Swap also close to him, so he's going to start doing more damage. He's going to look for something, but the block might just be there. They're only unstoppable, and Regieleki gets taken now by the Dragon Knight without any problems. Charizard not able to turn this fight around, even with Mr. Mime next to him. They're going to start clearing this now. Not going to be altering too much. And again, 1v2 on bot side, Sayu against Inferno and Dr. Empa, he should have no chance, right? Yeah, he's going to fall. The Hyper Voice is there. He's actually doing no damage there though, but it's not enough. And Italy also picks up Registeel. Quite easily. Great early game from their side. Only 1 point behind as well, so not too big of a deal yet. Experience-wise, looking great. This next Charizard Unite has to do a lot. Has to do a lot. Also level 9 too. He's gonna be very scary. Has to stop right here. They could just maybe even win this 2v3 right now. He's gonna dive in, but doesn't overextend. Plays it smart. Plays it calm. And now he might have a chance. I mean, I don't think these 3 characters can instantly kill him if he plays it right, but the telekinesis is there! Nice one by Classic. He's able to CC him fully. And Klaus actually gets brought down. Lucario Knight also hitting 2 members right there, doing a lot of damage. Brian running away, but gets picked off by the Charizard in the end. Oh, Klaus, I think, misplaying it a tiny bit. I feel like for sure he could have done something more there. Especially against the Pokemon he was up against. But nice telekinesis. Able to lock him down. Sayu on bot side is very deep right here. Has Unite move up. He might look for something right here. But he's gonna sing. Hyper Voice is there. Oh, he barely gets away from the last sing count. And makes it out alive. Just barely. Now, France with a 60-point lead. Klaus looking topside to maybe equalize it. And he should have an easy time against a Lucario. He's just gonna score 29 points and Shiro's not there in time. No, he does make it. Power Punch is there with a close combat cooldown reduction from hitting the Baltoy, and he's able to stop it. Now Klaus is gonna fight, and this drop kick is gonna be very hard to fight in, but nice close combat. It's gonna die. Klaus Unite move, and Charizard just goes for it. Just wants this KO before Regieleki. Because now it's a 4v5, probably worth it. I don't know if he needed to use Unite move there, but just did it anyways. And now Regieleki's being taken, stopping very fast. Dragon Knight's actually Unite moving in. Does he have the Hyper Beam as well? He does have the Hyper Beam, and he gets it! Wonderfully played by Keep. Did he have Dragon Dance stack split out? There was a lot of damage. And now they're gonna kill Mr. Mime as well. Lucario is down too for the side of Italy already. Heavy Slam goes onto Sora, who doesn't have Unite move up right now. They have to run away. And this Regieleki is gonna go in 100%. They're gonna get a nice overcap right here. 50 points. Can go in. Okay, they're gonna give it over to... Who's gonna take... Wait, Dragon Knight. They're gonna let him stack a few more maybe. Get his move up faster. And now 50 points go in for the Dragon Knight. Massive points for the side of Italy. And that's the Unite move of Serena now. Going on to Mr. Mime. And Mr. Mime is gonna fall. Doesn't have Unite for himself. Another pick for Italy. But meanwhile, Registeel is being picked up by Team France at least. Getting something done on bot side. Dr. Empa trying to hold this. Does have Unite move up, and he's buying a lot of time. What a huge shield. Is able to live for now. And Charizard is going down as well somewhere on the map. 1 minute 30 left for Rayquaza for the last 2 minutes. And Italy looking in good control right now. Looking in great control. Both teams just farming up their Unite moves. Being ready for the last 2 minutes right now. Nothing else is going on. Team Italy might look for a push. The Heavy Slam lands onto Classics, but the block Can't get quite behind Slowbro to block him back into his team. Top sides. Shiro's looking for this, but Klaus almost level 30 now. He's gonna be an absolute monster. He's gonna be very hard to KO. Very, very difficult to bring down. 1 minute left. And both teams just kinda staring at each other now. Another heavy slam goes out. Barely misses. Klaus fighting Shiro again as well on top side. Wenger joining in now. But both teams just playing it carefully. We still have one more Regieleki spawning on top side, which could be part of the contestation. Sayu misses the Sacred Sword. And Klaus is gonna just dive onto him with the double dropkick. Should be totally fine. Sacred Sword lands on him. Actually, he has 3 boost auto attacks up still. And Klaus is dropping dangerously low, but has the dropkick shield still up from his passive. Has another one. Has another shield. And it's just so hard to bring down this arena. It is so difficult. This Pokemon is so insane. And makes it out for now. Regieleki is being taken by Team Friends now. 14 seconds are left. Can they even kill it in time? I think they're just gonna leave it. Okay, they're just gonna leave it. Be like, okay, you don't take it, we don't take it. That's totally fine. Both teams need to have Rayquaza control now. Yeah, they get a focus ban. That's actually kind of massive. Iglis and Sayu just scouting on top side. This power swap could be dangerous on the Aegislash. He could just be able to look to one-shot someone. Ryan is scouting him out though. And Italy is 30 points ahead right now. So we have Friends slowly damaging Rayquaza to force a fight. And Wigglytuff is also looking for something. It has to waste the Sing though. It's not up right now. So maybe Friends has an opportunity right now to look for an engage. Keep on bot side just pressuring the goal. He can always Unite move into the team fight. So he's not too worried. Just looking for a back cap potentially. He's still just farming. Not sure what he's farming. I mean, I don't think he's going to get level 15. But just taking more NDDs. He's going to look for bot lane again, but Charizard scouts him out. But Klaus, with a nice play, walking towards top side. He's going to score 100 points. And now Friends has to do something. Friends is going to start Rayquaza. They have to react to this, and Dragonite's already jumping in. It's just getting bursted down. Lucario is there with its Unite move, and Rayquaza is dropping super low on HP. It's already under 20% HP. Who's going to get this one? The Hyper Beam is perfect by Keep. Absolutely wonderfully done. Perfect damage angle. And he gets Rayquaza for Team Italy, and we have another 3-0. Team Italy is going to move towards the Grand Finals. Group B was actually the group of death. Who would have thought? Group B makes both through the Grand Finals with a 3-0 sweep. And we thought Group A is the group of death. I guess we were quite wrong. Italy and Switzerland having a revenge match in the Grand Final. GG is very clean by Italy, just they're on point today. They are fully on point today.